So is it working?
Yeah, I just see me come across right now for me yelling hello, so it is definitely working. There's about a 20-second delay.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I knew that was going to happen. It's
Yeah, and they do that. You're right. I don't think there's going to be anything you can do about that. So what you're trying to do, like for your Yeah, see, that would be cool. You know what I mean? So, and then, like I said, you work in pile-ups or whatever, if we're chasing DX or we have a big pile-up, or something like that, or, or even when we're doing like field day, have a nice clip of it, going nuts and working pile-ups. I just heard the sound kick on for a second there. That was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying, though. For video purposes, it would be pretty cool.
Hello.
Well, the delay's actually getting shorter now. I'm just talking about field day right now, so.
The problem is I have to mute my desktop when I go to key up because it plays the audio through my speakers and it feeds out. So now you should have my mic audio and the radio's mic.
What do you mean by mute your desktop, though? If you're wearing headsets, would you have to do that?
No, I wouldn't. I would just hear my audio. I gotta keep muting it. I don't know why it's doing that, though. It should be feeding back through my speakers. So I gotta figure that out. But, I mean, you're hearing my audio through my... You're hearing my transmitted audio and the received audio now, right?
Yeah, well, you know what it might be though. It might be you have in the sound settings on the computer itself. You might have like record what I hear or something like that, or play what I hear or something like that turned on. That's probably why that's happening.
I don't know, because I'm grabbing the mic audio from the mic stream on the DAX, and I'm using the received audio on. I'm using the DAX RX1, DAX 1. So I don't know why it's feeding back into my computer speakers. It only started doing it when I did that, so it's kind of weird.
It's a setting. You just gotta find it.
So does it sound okay? Because I can't hear it because I have it muted, but it sounds good coming over on the stream.
You sound fine. You're a little hot. You're a little hot going over it, but you're also a little hot on the radio here. So I don't know what your miking on the radio is, but you can probably turn it down. You got it cranking.
Oh, my gain's a 35.
Yeah, it's weird though, and I'm getting a lot of background noise. Like you're not using your downward expander or your noise gate or nothing.
Yeah, I was talking to Sean on that Zoom thing on my desktop earlier, and I turned the downward expander off. I mean the noise gate. So noise gate's back on. I'm not sure why I'm so loud though. I never changed anything.
Yeah, you're pumping though. Like I said, if you know, maybe on the output level on the EQ plus, so maybe tap that down a little bit. You might have that too high.
Hello, 1, 2. I just turned it down a little bit.
I'll have to listen for a minute here, but it's nothing noticeable where it doesn't seem lowered or higher, so. I'm getting confused though. I can't. I gotta stop watching the stream here because like we're like 20 seconds behind, and I'm hearing your voice and everything else. It's messing me up.
All right, I just changed my mic profile. Well, it didn't even change anything. It just made me wider. I don't know what's going on with it. I guess I am coming off the 0 on the compression a little too much. Why is that?
That I don't know, but you definitely, from your normal self, you're definitely a lot louder. I noticed it last night too, but today it's like, I mean, your signal's just like there, so you're like, Jesus Christ, sounds like you're trying to kill something.
Hello, 1, 2. Yeah, I backed down the audio a little bit. How's that squeaking in your ears? Oh, jeez, I've never heard that before. Try to turn down the output. Output 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, radio. All right, how's that? Wow, it's still. As soon as I get back up on the mic, it's still pumping. W0JY.
Yep, it's still pumping. It's pumping. It wouldn't DRS. I'll be right back.
Yeah, how about now going through the PC audio? I don't get it. I don't understand why. W0JAY. W0JAY. Jesus. Hello, 1, 2. Something's up. Hello, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What the heck? Hello. Hello. Hello, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. W0JAY. W0JAY. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, radio. 1, 2.
Hello, human person. 3, 4.
3, 4, back door. There's something's going on here, man. It's kind of weird. No matter where, I know my audio's down now. No matter where I put the audio output on the EQ Plus, it stays the same. I could crank it all the way up, I could turn it all the way off, and it stays the same.
You mean on the gain?
Yeah, on the output level, it stays the same no matter what I do. So I'm sitting here, I'm turning it up. Yeah, there it goes up high, and now I'm trying to turn it down. And when I get to a certain spot, it just stays the same. I'm trying to turn it down so I'm not killing it, because Dave said I'm too loud. Now I have it all the way to the left, as far down to the left as it goes.
Yeah, somebody just came in there with you. Yeah, pick it up. Was that somebody? You have another radio going, Jay?
No.
I heard somebody come in there. Was there another station in there? Come on.
Oh, you know what? It might have been the DMR. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard somebody coming in there with you. I thought somebody was trying to make a comment. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm using the I Plus box also, and I mean, if I turn that thing a whisker, just a whisker, it's just overmodulated.
I have it turned all the way down as low as it'll go. Like you can't turn the knob anymore, and it still seems pretty loud.
On which box are you doing that on? The EQ Plus?
Yep, the EQ Plus, the top right knob.
Output level. You got the switch next to it on, of course.
Yeah, if I turn the switch off, I think that just turns off the DE level. See there, it's off right now. It turns off the DE level and the compression.
I thought that was basically for the compression level.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm trying to turn down the output, and it's wait. Is that the input gain? Yeah, that's the input gain.
I think if you go to audio input, I think if you drop that up or down, I think that will make a big difference. Actual audio.
All right, I'm gonna put this back where it was, and man, it's like it's really hot. Let me turn this one down. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's just like I don't know. I turned that one down, the input gain, and it's still pretty loud. The compression on the flex is still too high.
Right, so you got the mic gain on the control panel on the flex. You dropped that.
Yeah, I did that earlier, but I think I'm doing it right now. Oops, I changed. Sorry about that, bud. Off frequency. I just dropped it down to here. I dropped it down to 25. So that's 25%, but it's still whacking the amp pretty good.
Yeah, I noticed no change in your actual audio output to me anyway, at least not what I'm hearing.
Interesting. I don't know. It's not coming out down off the compression anymore as bad as it was. So, and who knows? Figured wait for Dave to come back. He just went to go do something. He said he'll be right back. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm streaming on YouTube as well at the same exact time, and there's a real big delay. Or not big, it's a 20-second delay. But I also have the mic audio and the received audio going out over YouTube.
Yeah, on my radio here, when I'm talking right now at a normal level, I don't see any movement in the compression meter at all. If I hit pinks, sometimes I see just a little flicker, but then it goes away right away.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to achieve on this end.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that the gain didn't do that for you. Hey, let me adjust my gain, and you tell me if it's making any difference to you. Okay, so let me see where I am first. Okay, so this is my gain, and now I'm dropping it off, and now I'm almost completely off, but I think my audio dropped off significantly. No?
Yeah, it dropped off a little bit. Your audio. I don't remember where I had my other gain, but I think it was right about here. And my output gain, I was trying to turn that down so it would drop out. And there you go. I guess that's probably about as good as it's going to get. I'm not even peaking anymore on the compression.
Yeah, I mean, I had to turn my gain, my audio input gain down to almost nothing. I mean, proportionately, I went from, I'd say, 2 o'clock down to 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I went from like 2 o'clock down to 7 o'clock with just a minor difference.
That's on your output?
That's on the audio input, and I'm bringing it back up, and now I'm back to where I was before.
My audio input right now is sitting at 9 o'clock. My audio output is sitting at 9 o'clock. And my mic gain on the flex, let's see, I dropped it down to 25, but I used to have it right here. I guess that's just too loud, right?
That's it. I don't notice any change, but I got my output level. I think this thing works funky. It's all the way up. Let me bring it down. If I bring it down, it starts to get kind of clippy. But it's working different than it used to. So I don't know what's going on now. But I did lower the output level down.
What's your mic gain at on your radio?
My mic gain is always at 50%.
It's funny. I'm sitting there trying to look at it. I was looking at a different monitor here. So yours is at 50%. So let me try this real quick.
It's 50% with the audio at 20 dB gain is turned on, but my audio, if I lowered it, it definitely. I gotta tell you, Jay, I haven't messed with this knob in years, but it used to be very, very radical, and I wound up having to turn it up all the way. But it definitely is working now, and I don't know why.
Yeah, so, ooh. Yeah, I definitely can't run my gain at 50%. So let me turn it back to, I had it 35. And you said you had your output level at what?
It slid off again.
Oh, sorry. I need to lock that. Keep using my mouse wheel. What was your output level on your EQ Plus?
On my EQ Plus, it was up 100%. I did just lower it a hair, but it was always up at 100%. I'm sorry. I have another thing in my audio chain. I have the I Plus box, and if I touch that, I'm telling you, man, this thing will just scream. It'll just over deviate like a bitch.
Yeah, I can't even turn mine up. It's that high. It's geez, blew my eardrums out. Let me see here. If I turn this up all the way, my input level, turn that up all the way. It's too high. I can see that. I can turn it down, and barely hits the red. There we go. That's probably what it needs to be. It still looks like it's too high. I'm trying to watch the level meter on the EQ Plus, and then if I turn this one up, maybe that's what the difference is. Oh man, it sounds terrible.
Well, my gain is set at about 1 o'clock. That's where my audio input gain is at 1 o'clock. And I have the output level, I'm going to say it's about 4:30.
Wow, this is crazy. All right, so I got my input gain at 1 o'clock, and I don't know, it still seems a little hot. I got to turn this one down a little bit here. I don't know, it's crazy. I can't figure it out, bud, but I'm still peaking off the on the compression pretty far. And if I go too far, it just drops right. Look, that's all the way down on the output. You can't go any lower than that.
Yeah, mine does function. It will. Maybe you have to get underneath the box and then go through the whole setup procedure again with the pots underneath the box. That was a pain in the ass, but that would be the only thing I could. You don't have an I Plus box, right?
No, I don't. I only have the EQ and the 8-bander. I went through the 8-bander. I turned it all the way down. It's as low as it can go. It doesn't do it. I'm trying to adjust this while I'm talking to you. Yeah, I don't understand why it's too loud. Let me put it back here and just turn it down on the flex. But it doesn't seem to do anything. I'm down to 20% on the flex now on the mic gain.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any change.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. But I see the change on the compression meter. It's not coming off on the. I'm not even see red at all. Even on noise peaks. Let's try it up here at 30. Yeah, 30. It starts coming off a little bit.
So let me take my hearing aids out. I got my headphones on. I got my hearing aids on with them, and they automatically adjust. So I may be throwing you a curve here. Hold on.
All right, no problem. I'm gonna turn this live stream to YouTube off. Goodbye, YouTubers. Whoever's watching, not watching anymore.